G'day, welcome back. So you can see that Fettel has turned up. He turns up just after a guard does, so don't be over on the other side over there because the guard will grab you. But he slowly walks and you can't talk to him till he actually gets to the spot with the orange circle. You can see that guard, having come out and checked out stuff, is heading back. Now you can chat to him.
Ah, you've come. You must forgive me the secrecy.
Yeah.
The matter demands it, I assure you.
Yeah.
I dare not speak it aloud, so pray, listen close. Truth be told, I have long traveled the land in secret, keeping watch over the Duke's army. Now I fear my investigation has borne fruit. My company has amassed supplies far beyond their need. Their regimen of training, too, defies comparison. His Grace must know of this, thought I, and so drafted a letter to send the moment I found a courier I could trust. But fate is cruel, sir, and the pack I'd placed the letter was snatched by monsters out on the roads.
Uh-huh.
If someone should find that missive, and its contents become known to the public, morale will crumble. What's more, a secret serves use only so long as it stays hidden. Their treason will be more easily foiled if they do not expect the Duke to know of it. The letter must be found. Surely you understand, sir. I would ask you to find it, and retrieve it here, to me. Naturally, His Grace cannot openly compensate you for this task, but I shall gladly pay you out my own pockets, should you succeed. Make us speed your steps, sir. I was traveling the roads when I was attacked. Came from the air, swooping down long enough to snatch up my pack, and like as not carried it back to their nest. Though where that may be, I know not. The mountains near the Great Wall are nest to many a flying creature, though. Perhaps there is the best place to start.
Indeed it is. So we are going to fast travel out of here. Now, we're actually going to go to the Great Wall. You can go to the Deus Hills, but I find it's better to go to the Great Wall encampment. It doesn't matter if you do this at night or day, because you won't be running around outside and fighting things. We will instead be staying in. But what I think I might do is introduce you to a few of the characters who live here at the Great Wall. This is going to become very important later in the game, and it's a great place to come early in the game because the place we're about to go, Soulflayer Canyon, is full of cool weapons and armour. But come and chat to this hermit, Matthias. Now he can enhance stuff, which is going to be great for us, so we're going to enhance that all the way up, and you can see that it actually drops the weight when you get it up to higher levels. So she's looking great. And all of her stuff is as upgraded as it can be. All of my stuff is upgraded as it can be. He also, we can sell things to him. So I'm going to sell him my workers' pants because I don't want them. She can sell the alchemical cloak. Yeah, why not?
Come, don't be shy.
And
let us hire a pawn with knowledge
here,
Here.
so Alfonso
I can offer you. It's my pleasure to serve. Just
lets you deposit stuff and also learn and set skills. So I want to have a look at making me harder to knock off my feet. You can see I've got all these. Harder to knock off my feet when I perform a focus strike. I'm going to get that because I'm a bit sick of it all going wrong. And you can see I've got Arc of Deliverance there. And I want to change my enabled skills because what don't I want? Magic, severity of wounds, limit of my stamina. I don't really need that. So let's instead Let's instead get Audacity in there. Because my stamina's already pretty big because I did a lot of levels as...
What say you?
now we can learn skills and see where Spike's at. She doesn't have anything that she needs to learn. She's got all the good ones. We can have her do other kinds of fun stuff, but, you know.
Well, what say you?
She can set skills. I think she's looking pretty good. High 11, Maelstrom, Void Spell, that's really all we want. Yep,
Well,
that'll do nicely.
what say you? Just name it, sir.
We can also send some items to storage. So I'm going to send those to storage, I don't need them. And you're going to want to be empty in here because we don't need that anymore. We don't need that. We don't need those. We want to send a lot of stuff and be as empty as possible because there's lots to collect in here.
Just name it, sir.
Oh wait, Lady will have picked up a whole ton of junk. Yep, thought she did. Because we really want her shopping in here. Good, and Sailor, did you do the same thing? Yeah, you did. Alright. And you can also rest. So we'll stay till morning. Now this is, I'm going to show you a good way to level up later on here, but this is one spot where it's really nice and easy to level up. You don't want to have a magic user when you do it though. I'll explain that later.
This fortress is meant to protect Grances from the dragon.
So you're going to come down here, swing a hard left, and we're basically going into this corner over here. So when you get to a hill like this, you can slide down. If you just pull back on the joystick as though you're hugging the wall, you see that we got there quite easily. We're heading into this corner of the quarry. It's not obvious, but that's actually a door. And it takes you into what's called Soulflayer Canyon. Now, Soulflayer Canyon, and we're going to make sure we've got the right quest on. Yeah, we do. Soulflayer Canyon contains lots of cool stuff, which I'm sure the girls will pick up.
Stay vigilant.
No? Well, I am. I want the mushrooms. Lots of free mushrooms, and she's picking up some copper stone. And I'm showing them, guys, here's how you get the mushrooms happening. I want Spike to give me a weapon buff because we're going to fight lots of harpies down here. So, harpies and goblins. Don't worry about the goblins first of all. What I like to do is run all the way out here. And you can see down there, that's where our letters are. And don't worry, we're going to get them. We've got lots and lots of things to do. I like to run out here, get all the harpies aggro, and then run back. And fight them in here. Because if you fight them out there, then they drag you off. And you end up... That's what we want. We want our bow people to be doing it. So we killed enough harpies to... Oh, we're going to kill the spiders. There we are. There's more harpies coming.
It'll take more than that.
Open up the chest. Get the 5th journal entry. Now there's lots and lots of cool stuff in here, as I said, but before we head out here and fight a Cyclops, save. And the reason I want you to save is not because necessarily you can't fight the Cyclops, but precisely because there's snow harpies everywhere looking to just grab you and get rid of you. And
That was hardly a warm-up.
fighting this guy on the bridge, there's a good chance you're going to fall off.
Come, Master. There, Master. All from these heights will shorten a leg.
Like that. Bugger! And if you're unlucky... Yeah, I'm going to go back. Go back, go back, go back, go back. Oh! Go back, go back. Because the harpies are definitely going to drop you off the side, like they just tried to do to me there.
Burn their wings.
So, burn their wings, please. Good. Alright. Now, if he hits you, he will actually drop you off. Now, I should be able to whack him. And yeah, there we go. Alright. So now I want to get everything, pick everything up. Oops. Don't push me off. Now run, because there are harpies that are going to come out and just grab you super fast and drop you off the side. There we go. Made it. Lovely. So, save once you get to here. And that's the biggest danger in this area, and it's really good to come in here as a bow character, because the harpies will pick you up and drop you off the side of a mountain. Fluted bow, huh? I don't want the fluted bow, so I'm gonna give this to Spike, because we're gonna sell all this stuff later. Okay, good. And they're all picking up my fun stuff. Now, when you come down here, stay left. Really important that you stay left.
Here's another path, Master.
And we're going to stay left, stay right here. There are snakes here, so watch out. And this little shelf contains tons of free stuff. I'm quite surprised Lady hasn't got up here and gotten into that. There's a liquid Vim, super helpful, super useful. And stay right.
Mark my words. There's aught over here.
There is aught over here. Ton of cash. Cash money.
Let us hasten it back to Fido's hands.
Oh,
Tis our chance.
she's already killing the gargoyle, which is great. Done.
We have triumphed.
In this chest is always the steel beak. Now, the steel beak is a really good mace if you are a Mystic Knight character. So, worth coming here straight away if you're playing as a Mystic Knight. We're going to pick up the Bastard Wing. But here are all our letters. So, parcels. Here's the confidential letter.
With this quest now.
So we can pick up all these parcels
Report our progress to the capital.
and maybe sell these parcels. Make a bit of cash money for them.
Let's report our
Now to see it back safely. Let's make haste to Grand Sorin.
Nah, we're going to go shopping. There's more stuff in here. This area is chockers with good gear, so we're going to keep staying in here now that we're here.
great visit. Lest we were especially
Slide down here. Stay left. Now, when we go down there,
I'll go at once.
coming.
don't go down there, Spike. I want you to give me some gear. That's the ticket. Because we're going to fight phantasms down here. And phantasms require magical attack. Now we're hitting them pretty hard, but if you're a warrior and you don't have any magic user with you, then you need to just get the hell out of here. You can't do... How did you... Okay, I don't understand how a phantasm can fall to its death. I have to admit, that's unclear. Cash money. Don't need to fish. Don't want the fish. Okay, nothing else there. Lady has helpfully emptied out some of the chests. She missed one. Cash money. And we're walking back over here. We are going to double back because there are... Well, obviously, where we slid down to the left, we could have slid down to the right. And, you know, we wanna. So... When we come down here and slide into this area, this is Leaper's Ledge. There are a lot of good things in Leaper's Ledge. So first of all, there's going to be a magic archer bow sometimes there. And remember these chests, of course, if you don't get what you want the first time, you can simply save, get it again. So cash money. What's in this one? Agence, Seeker's Token. Check them all, because sometimes they have interesting daggers or fun stuff. And that chest there always contains the Triple Tooth, which is a really good warhammer. So I'll show you what it looks like. It does look the business, but it's not as strong as what we've got on at the moment. But it looks kind of nice. And early in the game, that's really strong. So make sure you pick it up. If you're a warrior, come here straight away. Because remember also, a lot of it, you don't actually need to fight the Cyclops. And the Harpies are easy to fight if you just stay back. So up we come. Follow where I'm going, and this will get you most of it. Largely, that's all we wanted from in here. The Triple Tooth, the Steel Beak, they're both really good items. We've been down there, so come back up here.
I wonder what's inside.
More cash money. We're going to go back up again. This is where we would have come if we came down from the top. And you're going to meet nothing severe up here. There are a few harpies, but possibly we took them out. And a few chests. Saurian tactics there. But it's volume 2. So now we've got advanced Saurian tactic knowledge. Now you can game all of these chests, as in save and reload for all of these chests if you're not happy with what you're getting. Pilgrim's Charm, nice and useful. Cash money, bring it on. Happy to take the money. And I want to show you something. When you see a nest, if you hit it and pick up the egg, eggs are particularly brilliant for health and stamina. And they go off, of course. But they're really good. So, our harpies are back. That's where we came in, right? And remember, we went up there to the left and fought the Cyclops. So now we're going to go back over where we went before, past the dead body of the Cyclops we killed. Always run across this bridge. I should have saved before I ran across the bridge just to be on the safe side.
What's that?
But now we're going to slide down and we're going to stay on the right. Now veer left if you can, because there's a chest here. That's the ticket. Liberating brew and a light cure and a seeker's token. Come down here and stay left. And now you recognise where we were before. Alright guys. Here's the ladder. And we're going to sneak around the side. And there's another chest. Crowned hood. Nice little hat. So, these guys, of course, nice big straight line. Easy peasy for a warrior. Just run straight through them. But when we come down here, there are going to be Saurians. Where is everybody? Guys? 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 Yeah, look, I'm not going to worry. Actually, I do have to worry because there's phantasms down there, and we can't actually fight phantasms because we don't have any actual magic. But they are down there. So, we're asking these guys to slowly turn up, and you can see this is actually pretty good. It shows you where we've come. So there are only a couple of ways to get across here, and you can see that they're going to hopefully use one of them. They've gone in there. And they're going to go over there. There they are. They're crossing over there, over the bridge. What's that? Is that like a little... Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for you guys to slowly turn up. And they're going to walk around and hopefully appear up there and come down the ladder that I came down. Unless they're already down there. Are they already down there? Because you can jump down. Guys. You know what? Bugger it. So first thing you got to fight are a whole bunch of Sulfusaurians. And that's not a problem. Oh, here they are.
I should watch the spirit's actions. An ally's blow will dislodge the ghost. It draws the life from its host.
Spike, can you please give me some magic? Okay. So, the problem with Spike doing bugger all is that we can't actually do anything here apart from get infected. That's all we can actually do. Spike, can you please give me... Yeah. We sort of need magic to fell this beast. Okay. Now it's on me. Can you please just kill it? What I'm going to do... there's nothing we can do. We can't actually fight anything magical here. And I don't have any magical tomes or anything. So literally I'm just going to sit here and wait till Spike decides to help.
From its host.
Okay, so if she gets possessed, you can actually hit it. But it would have been nice, Spike, if you pulled your finger out and gave me a bloody upgrade.
formidable foe.
Not really very formidable.
All right, master.
Nah, I've been blinded. What have I got? Health. Health, stamina. Oh yeah. Panacea will do. Now I can see. Okay. So we've got another chest here. Ring of Sable. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll sell it. We'll on-sell that. Up here there's quite a few little potions which are definitely worthwhile. We're heavy again. Here we are. Now we're actually average weight again.
Lightning courses through them.
Alright. Well, they've gone up there. And I think we're done. That's pretty much it for this.
Hardly be fitting in Arisen.
So, what we're going to now do is head back to Grand Sorin. And this is one of those quests where you can actually get paid twice for the same quest. And we're going to do that. Because
What meaning do you suppose those support Crystal Master?
when we return to the castle and talk to Fedel, someone's going to bump into you and give you a sob story and ask you for the letter.
Once our preparations are complete,
And what you can actually do is give it to both of them. And if you give it to both of them, they don't know that you gave it to both of them, and they'll both give you the experience and the money for doing it. So we're going to do that, because I'm going to show you how to, double your fun. But also, it kind of means you've got more options for Biff later on. So, down into the Venery, around to the right, and to the left, and there he is. Come in here and go to his forgeries. And you get to choose what you would like to forge. You can forge anything. And what we are going to try and forge, if I can find it easily, and that's not by any means. Let's have a look. Parcel. Confidential letter. We're going to forge a copy of the confidential letter for 34,000 gold.
precious things gone lost or missing.
Now, you've got to wait a day. So he says, yep, I'm happy to forge that for you, but it's going to take me a day to do that. So we literally run back up to the inn and wait a day. And after we've waited that day, we come back.
Speak to any pawn and they will gladly join your service.
Ought we adjust our inventory?
I hear Adi, have your pick. What will it be today?
So stay overnight. Come back. Yeah, no, nobody wants her.
Aye, the inn offers a clean bed, but it deals in vocations and skills besides.
You've got to pay him up front, unfortunately. So don't forget, if you've actually got something copied, that you have paid the guy. And come around to the right, around to the left. Here he is. And if you say hi,
So, I'm sure you'll find out. Not quite done yet, I feel. I'm sure you'll find any.
he wants another day. Ugh. Hopeless bastard. I don't understand why you need 20. Why you need. Let's just stay a few nights. Now, there are various items in the game that are definitely worth getting forged.
Just have your pick. What will it be?
We'll stay till morning. we'll do it again. And we'll do it again. And we'll do it again.
Understood.
Okay, that's 3 days. That should be enough time for him to have done his forgery work. We'll try again. There we go. Oh! I like all the people going. There we go.
So, I'm sure you'll find it. Here we are.
Great.
I'm sure you'll find any.
So now you've got a forgery of the letter. Now, getting the forged stuff is a very useful thing to do in this game. We're going to do it a few times. So it's a nice little mechanic, getting the forgeries happening. However, we've got our forged letter, we've got our real letter. So now we're going to go back up to the castle and meet our boy. And the first thing we're going to do is give the forgery to a guy we meet. So as soon as you go through the gate, we're going to be accosted. Now, happily, the pawns can't come with you through here. So in we go, and then. Who's that? A well-turned ankle. Let's pop down and have a chat to
A moment, sir.
Sir Gabriel.
Serve under Sir Dario, Captain at the Stone of the North. I see the Captain was correct in surmising you would possess that letter. 'Tis a missive Chamberlain Fiedel asked you to retrieve. Am I correct? Pray, do not lend credence to that fox's lies. He's a man drunk on ambition. Plans to win the Duke's trust by spreading lies of sedition, happily shedding the blood of faithful men in the process. But even that is but a preamble. Giving him cause to meet with the Duke in private is as good as lending him your dagger to plunge into his grace's breast. Sir Dario is determined to see Fiedel's traitorous designs thwarted. Allow me to bring the letter to Sir Dario. As none know of it, you need fear no ill consequence. All I've heard of you suggests a person of keen judgment. Pray, give me the letter, sir. My thanks, sir. You've chosen wisely. So doing, have spared the castle the chaos this scheme would have wrought. 'Tis fortunate Fiedel moves slowly for a fox. It will like be some time before he's crafted his next plot. I'm certain Sir Dario will see you rewarded for your aid in this matter, Arisen. Cannot promise what or when, but know that the men of the stone e'er pay their debts. Until then, I take my leave.
So you get 18,000 XP for doing that, and we can come in here and find Fedel, who I think is upstairs, and give him the actual letter and get paid again. So pop up here and have a little look in these rooms on the right. There he is.
Still no sign of the letter, then? Your reputation suggests a more expedient hand. I'll know not to expect overmuch.
That seal. You've found the letter, and the seal is yet unbroken. Good. Its contents remain a secret. I shall give it to His Grace myself at the earliest chance. You are a wonder, sir. I shall see that you are properly rewarded for this boon.
And bam! Another 18,000 experience points. Yeah.
So what of your audience with His Grace? Even in age, he cuts an imposing figure worthy of the title Dragon's Bane.
And there's a chest in here. We can have a little look and grab a Conqueror's Periapt. They're very useful. There's another chest. Don't want the Dragon Spit, couldn't care less. No, Don't need any of that. So we're going to leave that there. What a quest. We managed to play both ends against the middle. Don't really care too much about the internal machinations of the Duke's folk. So we'll leave it there and pick it up next time with a Faunival quest. See ya.